Bitcoin's the only money in cryptocurrencies. It's the only thing that's built to be money, which we've talked extensively about what that is, why you'd hold it. I think everything else are technologies. They're talking about we're going to distribute this, decentralize that. But I don't, what is that? It's not where I store my time, energy. People say, well, Ethereum has utility. I'll tell you, the most successful utility token in human history is the US dollar. It's got about 5 billion daily active users. Really useful. There's a lot of utility in it. Does anyone want to hold it for the long term? We've spent this whole podcast saying no. So why would I hold these things? How much do I have to trust the people that created it? How do they make decisions? What's it useful for? How am I supposed to value it? Guys, I'm telling you, I've been in this space for 12 years. None of those questions have ever been answered. The value accrual has been by drawing a false comparison to Bitcoin and rent seeking off of this trend that Bitcoin and Satoshi created. So you guys are riding the coattails of this technology with no clear value creation whatsoever. You're clearly not money. So and that goes for any of these coins outside Bitcoin. I've never found one. And the whole utility narrative, well, the dollar's useful. I don't want to hold that either. So I just don't get it.
You have to.
Well, so we haven't spoken about what's the opportunity size of Bitcoin. So there's about $900 trillion worth of stuff in the world that people own. And if we're talking about money in that what you want to save and persist and exchange later for the goods and services you need, about half of that is people use as money. But people are using housing as money, equities as money, right? But you can safely estimate the opportunity for Bitcoin is about $450 trillion worth of opportunity size, because that's the amount of wealth in the world today that people are just trying to save. Like, people are always like, what's the use case for Bitcoin? I can't buy pizza. The use case is keeping your money. How about that? Did you ever need to do that? But that's how big it is. When people say, oh, this technology is going to distribute dental, how big is that use case?
Well, when they say something like
$100 million opportunity set at best.
For those who don't know, that's Mr. Jack Mallers. He's given us his take on the use case for Bitcoin and why Bitcoin is that superior store of value asset. And that's why if you don't get it, you're not doing things the right way. People store their value in real estate, art, luxury goods, a lot of things that can be resold to markets. But Bitcoin is that one true test case that Jack's sitting here explaining to you that the last 12 years, nothing's outpaced it. You don't get it, you're not going to get it. And with that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you in the cryptocurrency video.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Salana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back to the video.
And to piggyback on that, if you guys want some free stuff, who doesn't like free stuff? 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000. Here's the link. And if you want to join the Bitcoin Bros Club, right here's the Patreon link also. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, what's it at? Right now, it's still greedy, but the market has dumped. Bitcoin at the current time of this recording is around over 97. Is this dump over with? We had this wick to the downside. We'll take a look at a few comparative charts and look at, times in the past when this happened. Could we be just getting ready for a bounce up? Is this an opportunity, or is the bull run over with? No, the bull run's not over with. We've been telling you guys that time and time again. This is a buying opportunity. 97,000, we're back below 100K. Are you stacking sats when Bitcoin is below 100K? Look at this fractal pattern here from 2018 to 2020. And we had this 2017 peak at $20,000. Then we had the multi-year bear cycle. It went down to about 3,100. This is the total crypto market cap. This is the overall crypto, but this mirrors the Bitcoin price action as well. But anyways, once we came back up in 2021, we broke through the previous all-time high and had that melt off. So people got excited, melt off. And then look what happened. Another melt up. Well, look at now, 2022 to present day. We had that peak back in 2022. That was around the $69,000 peak. And then we had the multi-year bear cycle once again. And this looks like a big cup and handle pattern that could be forming as well. Different conversation. We showed you those technical targets before. But when we melted past that previous all-time high, look what happened. A retracement, a meltdown, a lot of red in the market, a lot of liquidations, a lot of people getting liquidated. Well, rinse, repeat, bump and run. We could be seeing a multi-trillion-dollar crypto market capitalization. If the expansion is the same, you're looking at about between $6 and $8 trillion coming into this market. Have you adequately positioned yourself? Because alts and Bitcoin could be getting ready to blast off. And right here, look at this macro. This is the, a different way to look at the charts. This is the Brenner prediction. So this is showing, the stock market ran up, now it's getting the retracement. But right here, it shows you where you should be exiting stocks and crypto in a super cycle. And right now, if you see where it says exit stocks and crypto and come down here, it's right after the start of 2025. And not so much into 2026, but the first half of 2025, we've been saying that the first half, in the next 6 months, we could be getting that parabolic move to where you want to get out of your positions. And you're holding alts to get more Bitcoin, or if you're playing the market a certain way, you want to have that strategy coming into these upcoming months. Satoshi Flipper is showing you this as well. This is why we're saying the bull market's not over with. Not just because of what Bitcoin is showing us, but what the alt market's showing us. Look at Salana. Salana was in this symmetrical triangle, and it's established a support level here, resistance level here, hit our, bounced off it, hit our head, bounce again, hit our head, came in, put in a higher low, didn't quite touch the lower bound, broke out, and look what this meltdown did. Solana went up to about 270 and wicked all the way back down to $175, but had a perfect retest of this symmetrical triangle. So that's why technical analysis is important. If you don't know technical analysis, you're sort of blindly trading, hoping for the market just to go up. Long term, it will. But if you try to get a good entry, you see that this pattern here was a optimal buying opportunity. Since this bottom, Solana's already retraced back. The same way Bitcoin, since this bottom, Bitcoin was down to 92,000. Current time it's recording is at 97.2K. That was a buying opportunity, guys. So did you buy the dip on Solana? Did you buy it on Bitcoin? Another update right here. Look at when Trump gets in office, what's going to happen to the dollar index, the Dixie, the DXY? We see coming into the transition of president to president, the handoff from Biden to Trump, the dollar gets strong. This happened on January 17th of 2020 or 2017 as well. And look what happened. The dollar fell off a cliff. And this is eerily the same of 2017, last time Trump was in office. Is Trump going to pump your bags this next year? It looks like this is almost identical. Dollar tops out. The next 6 to 12 months looks like it could be getting really fun. And right here, another update. This is 2020 to 2021. Looking at this fractal current day, 24 to 25. We had a run up in the Bitcoin price chart. Went towards the previous all-time high, got rejected, 12% down. Had a run up in the Bitcoin price chart. Actually made new all-time highs, but look, 13% down. Going into 2025, going into 2021, blast off, rinse and repeat. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is something that you definitely need to pay attention to. And the MicroStrategy price has had a rebound as well, back up to 350. This could have been an optimal buy opportunity as well. And Michael Saylor has had so much conviction, and he's giving you clarity. Like, even when he leaves MicroStrategy and he's dead and gone, what's going to happen to the stock? It's not going to change. Let's hear from Michael.
Key man risk. What if I go away? And I thought about it, and and what I would just say is, first of all, I don't have any heirs, but a nonprofit foundation, which will morph in being a public charity. So when I'm gone, my stock, my shares, my assets flow into a public charity whose mission is to support Bitcoin and the adoption of Bitcoin forever. And so you don't have to worry about MicroStrategy changing direction. You don't have to worry about, the truth is, I'm probably better for Bitcoin gone than here. Dead than alive. As long as if you're dead, you can't, you can't, what was the word? Murder? Was it slay your heroes? Slay your heroes. So, once I'm gone, I'm not going to be talking, so I can't give a bad tweet. I suppose. And MicroStrategy are just going with the MicroStrategy. And the MicroStrategy is simple. It's raise capital from the institutions that have capital, buy Bitcoin, hold the Bitcoin forever, don't lose the Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin.